For this week's top 5 Amazon reviews, I'm going to be focusing on travel items. And so I'll show you in depth each one of these items, but first I'll just explain to you some of the picks that I'm going to be taking with us on our cruise. So we're on the countdown, 29 days till we go, and these are some of the items that I'm for sure going to be taking with me. One is going to be a portable flosser. So a water flosser, I have found that this just really helps me keep those different areas in my mouth clean. I love that this is portable, easy to pack, and it even has a really nice carrying bag. Then a steamer. So I'm going to be taking several different dresses, including the one that I'm wearing, on this trip with us. And so the steamer is going to be super helpful for getting out some of those wrinkles in some of my dress pants, dress shirts, and some of the dresses, as this is a Royal Caribbean cruise. So I know it's a little bit fancier of a trip, and so I just want to make sure that my clothes can be wrinkle-free. And then, of course, we're going to be out swimming with the dolphins, playing on the beach, playing on the water slides and all of those different things. So I just want to make sure that my phone is protected and that I can get some really great action shots. And so I'm really excited to use these Eco Sun phone cases. And then of course there's sleep. So sleep is something that I've always struggled with when it comes to traveling, and I really like getting a good night's sleep. And so I've actually used this product by doTERRA called the Serenity Restful Complex for probably 6 years since it launched, and they actually just reformulated it, and it has become one of my favorites. And I know I'll be packing an extra bottle for my kiddos, as sometimes they're a little bit more anxious and they want to get a good night's sleep too, even though I'm sure they're going to stay up really late, probably crash because they're exhausted, but I'll have it with me just in case they need it. So I was always super nervous when it came to buying clothes on Amazon, probably more because I just hadn't experimented much with their different brands and companies. And I always like to try clothes on since I'm a little bit shorter than most, and so sometimes dresses just fit a little bit differently. So I was pleasantly surprised to have found several different dresses that I'm actually really liking, and I'm definitely gonna keep shopping on Amazon. And you can always look for my other Amazon video that shows these dresses more in depth. But being that I know it's a Caribbean cruise, I know it's gonna be warmer, so I definitely picked out some short sleeve ones, some short sleeve tops. I also do have a long sleeve one. And then this one I think is gonna be super fun and flowy. And I really like the big flowy skirt on this one, as it just reminds me of being so beachy. Not to mention, this one's kind of a mix of the middle with the 3/4 sleeves. And I'll include links in the description so you can actually see my full Amazon review on those. And then also, when traveling with dresses, it's always good to have a couple garment bags along that you can put your dresses in. Helps them stay a little bit more intact and less wrinkly. But thankfully, I'm bringing along a steamer so that I can steam these dresses out and keep them wrinkle-free. I have here a handheld garment steamer, and so when you pull it out of the package, you do have the little water reservoir that sits in here like so, and you can just pull that out by pinching these two pieces. You pull off this little clasp here, and you can actually pour your water in there. And you can also use this without water, which is kind of a nice feature as well. And then of course, before steaming any garments, please check your manufacturer instructions just to see if you can steam that fabric. And then you just simply pull this into the upright position. You have a power button right here, and it'll tell you when it's ready to start steaming. So I've already pushed the button, and you can kind of see it's already putting out the steam. And so you're gonna wanna kind of hold that close to it to help pull out the steam. It's better if this is hanging upright, but you can definitely just use this to warm up the fabric, pull out the little wrinkles in it. And then just press the button to turn it off. So very easy to use. As you can see, it already started getting the wrinkles out of the front of my blouse. So this is gonna be really handy, and I love the compact design, so it makes it easier for traveling. When it comes to the My Smile Flosser, you have the base where you can easily fill the water in, and then you have the power button that when you turn it on, it tells you the temperature and also the speed. And so right now I have it at normal. It says the temperature of my water is 71 degrees. And then to go ahead and start it, you just press it, the power button again, and it starts shooting. And then you can press the different modes to change whether you want pulse or straight up. And then you can just hit the power button to turn it off. But I like that this can be turned upside down and all over, as when you're flossing in your mouth, that can get sometimes challenging, but I definitely like the fact that this is a little bit softer and easier to use when flossing, and I love that it's really easy to travel with. And the tops are super easy to change. You just press this button in the back, which pops the top up, and then you can insert the new top. Taking a little closer look at these Serenity soft gels that I was telling you about. These are what the soft gels look like, and it's 2 for a dose. You could try 1. I actually give 1 to my 11-year-old on nights when he's having trouble sleeping. So what's in these that makes them so unique? Well, you have L-theanine, you also have tart cherry, lemon balm, passion flower, German chamomile. And like I said, I've used these for about 6 years now. I especially am loving the new formula. And now it even comes with a stick that has Valerian in it. And there's even an essential oil blend. And of course, if you want to save 25% and save yourself a lot, you can click on the link in my descriptions to get that 25% discount code. I'm down here at our camping area, and I figured what better way to test this phone water pouch than actually putting it in the pond. And so I'm going to dunk this down in the pond for about 30 seconds to a minute. I have a napkin in here, so we'll be able to see if any liquid sneaks in. And I even put some essential oils in here for weights to help pull this down, as we all know our phones have a little bit of weight to them. So the phone case is out of the water. And as you can see, there's not any water on our napkin. So pretty excited to take this on the cruise with us so that I can catch all these fun shots with the kids on the water slides and on the beach and swimming with the dolphins. So I hope this review helped you if you're going on a trip and you're looking for some really cool products to take with you. So join me again next week as I share another 5 different Amazon products that I reviewed this week.